Questions. If anyone does have a question, pop your question in, first served. I don't think I've got any pre-orders today, but I'll just double check. Hope everything is well. How's everyone going? Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see what's happening, everyone. Let's do a charms reading for the collective general charms reading for February. What's coming up in February, what to expect. Happy February, everyone, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere or you're in Australia, etc. And happy early February if you're in the US. Okay, so I'm just going to check. I'm going to wait and make sure that this background noise does get off. Set everything up. How is everyone? Hi Tammy, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Hi. Just going to rotate slightly. Okay. All right. How's everyone going? What's happening? What is happening? What's happening for February, everyone? Hope you're all doing really, really well. I'm going to do a general. Hi, you can put anyone can put a super chat in. They are open, Tammy, so I'm just going to put that up. If anyone does want to do an alternative donation, you can also go onto one of these links here, or also book a personal session as well, or do a pre-order if you're watching after the reading is done. You can do a pre-order. Okay. What to expect in February for the general collective? What to expect in February? I'm just going to do some charms. What to expect in February general collective. See what channel messages come through, what signs, symbols and influences we have for the month of February. Let's see, everyone. Lucky charms for February. Names, people, places and things. The first thing I'm getting is Hawaii for some of you. I've got an H-A-H-E, Honolulu, H-O-H-O-E, H-O-C, C-O-H, C-E-O. Somebody might be having words with a CEO or having some sort of advancement towards a CEO. We've got A-L, I've got Atlanta, Alexandra, Alex, Olympus, Olympia. Somebody might be looking at going to the next Olympics, wherever they may be. I've got my last name, actually, C-E-L-O. Almost got an N. CELON. I've got London. Somebody might be doing some research with cells or have their blood work counted, their blood work done. I feel like a lot of you are having happy times. I'm getting H-A, happy. Initials E-C-C-E. Henry. Henry says hello to someone. That's a specific message. So somebody who's watching may be getting a message from Spirit. Henry says hello. I've got A-A. Alexander, Alexandra, Alex, Alexandria in Egypt, Athens. I know that there's an Athens also in the United States. It's a town. I've also got the star here as well. That looks like your star is rising. So some of you are feeling like your star is rising. You're feeling like things are on the up and up. It's a very good time for contemplation and meditation. We've got the lucky Buddha here. Some of you might also win something, have a streak of luck, come into something, something very beneficial coming through. We've got the butterfly as well, so some of you are seeking a style of freedom or liberating yourself from a situation, a job, people, places and things. Could be family, could be job related, could be relationship related, or just feeling free and flying. I'm also getting a vision of Bali. I know that we don't have that in the letters, but I'm getting Bali come up as well. I'm also getting a leaf here. Some of you will be doing some sort of retreat, connecting with people. Leaves flock together, like-minded people. Some of you might be witnessing leaves fall, like a leaf coming down in front of you, and that would mean something to you. I know that you're in winter in the United States and spring is not yet there, but you might get a leaf. You know, there could be leaves flying somewhere, or you might just start seeing leaves on things, whether they're on TV commercials or products or something like that. I'm getting green as well around it, green. I'm getting the word Lancaster or Lancashire. Also, yeah, happy days. Happy days, like Fonzie, happy days. I'm also getting the message someone might be hallucinating or having hallucinatory experiences. Might just pick a couple more and see what else we've got. Okay, we've got the wings here with a flying love heart, so Valentine's is on its way. We've got a beautiful love flying here, a heart flying. We've got a TD, a Todd, Darren, DE, TY. I'm getting a thank you. Somebody might be reaching out and thanking you for something. I'm getting DC as well, Washington, DC. The initials TD or DT. I'm getting the word extra. Some people might be feeling like somebody is acting a little extra. I'm also getting the color yellow. So there could be something associated with the color yellow. There might be a house, a sign, a room, or clothing related to yellow. It could be a big color coming up for spring, who knows? I'm getting Tonya, Tracy, Tiffany, Tanya, Teddy, Theodore, TH, Theo. I'm getting the word foxtrot. Some of you might be training for the military or doing some sort of investigation to do with maybe a playwright or scripting something, and it could be something to do with like undercover things or the CIA or something like a detective type of situation. Some of you might be even training to be a detective, and there's also the DA's office, District Attorney's office. Some of you might be having some legal things going on. I'm getting also the name Helena, Helen, and channel message for someone is Rachel. There could be a Rachel on the other side, or somebody could be a Rachel here. It feels to me like there could be somebody around you that has the DTs or some sort of alcoholic poisoning or alcohol related. I've got AA here as well. There could be somebody seeking help, because I did get blood work before. Seeking help, something to do with addictions, hallucinatory things, something to do with substances. So there could be somebody around you who's getting blood work done or getting tested. Could be something to do with a legal situation as well. They might have to be tested. It could be to go into the military or for some sort of background check. I'm getting the word crater. So some of you might be doing a hike near a crater, or there could be a volcano erupting in a crater. CAT scan. Yeah, there's a few medical things coming up. So some of you might be just doing a general medical check, or you might be feeling like it's time. I'm also getting an L for Larry, L-A-R-Y, L-A-Y, and lad. I'm getting a DA, which is also da it's also yes. It means yes in some languages. And I'm also getting the word hospitality. So some of you might be looking at going into hospitality hotels, and the first thing that came up there was Hawaii. So there could be some link with Hawaii to do with hospitality, or working in a hotel. You might be a singer or some sort of performer or a waiter, or looking at expanding your career. It might be going into hospitality. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. Thank you all for joining for that particular lucky charm reading. And we will go into the super chats. Thanks everyone for the super chats. Truly appreciate it. Hi Mystique. Hi Texas Tammy. Hola Nikki, how are you? Did you see me following you back on Google, on the Google? Hi, everybody. Bahamas. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Bahamas. Excellent, excellent. I put super heats are open. Super chats are open. Super chats. And if anyone is on Google Reviews and Google Maps, I'd truly appreciate a review for my business on Google. The link is in, I think I'll put the link in, but I think it's on the Show More section. It's on the community page, or what they call the post page in some countries. Posts. All right. Got one little card underneath in this coffee cup oracle deck. Old man. Some of you might be coming into an inheritance. Let's see. Or meeting somebody older and wiser. And all of my cards, I no longer have any cards left. I do know that some people might have some still, or put some up on Amazon, now that I'm not on Amazon myself. Okay, let's have a look, everyone. Yes, I'd really appreciate a review, a 5-star review, just to get the algorithms up on my particulars. It's an online business, so the actual front of the shop is not what it is. Okay. I'll do a share. It's my medical tourism business. Okay. I appreciate if you could do a 5-star review, because that does help. Okay. It's like we're swimming in the superheats, yeah. Okay, excellent. You're feeling great today. All right, let's have a look at Mystique, January to February 2026, what to expect. Or February to February, because January's already over, so we'll do February to February. Okay. For Mystique, February to January 2026. February 2025 to January 2026. I'm getting a Tom name for you, Tom, Thomas, T initial, Tony, Tom. Sounds like a Tom to me. Okay. February. Okay, so you could get a contract, Mystique, this month in February. So there looks to me like there's a contract coming up, or there's something, you know, new and improved coming up. There's something quite important coming up in February. So that's looking really good. It could be with a boss, a father figure. You've got an Ice King here. It could be also an offer of collaboration, or somebody who wants to be part of your life, like a relationship, but I'm actually feeling like it's more like a contract, like a work contract, because we've got the career love. So something that you love about, you know, you'd love to do in a job, or you'd love to do. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Okay, so it looks like the career is really going to be taking off, I feel, anywhere from February right through to June. You're going to get some offers, you're going to be looking at them. There might be something there that doesn't look quite fulfilling enough with the wallflower. It's not looking, you know, amazing, but you're going to be looking at everything. You are going to find something that you truly love, something to work out, something that's workable in the career. Between May and June, I feel like you'll be very settled into something, or have finally found your niche, etc. And then in July, you've got freedom. So you might be looking at moving then, traveling then, or exploring then, going further afield. That could be in the summer break. You might be going off and doing some sort of a, you know, what is it called? Reconnaissance tour of a particular place that you've been investigating. You've got some decisions to make, and I feel like the clock's ticking with the short term. I don't feel like it's love related. I feel like it's more like, okay, the clock's ticking. You could also have a fling with somebody as well while you're traveling. I do see that as travel, or moving around somewhere, or feeling very free and unattached. And you're going to make a decision about something. An ex is going to try to come back, or there's going to be a feeling of repeating something in the past. So you can actually avoid that by blocking people and deleting them, and you know, creating some sort of distance between you and that person. And here we go again with the crowded relationship. This is something you can avoid because it's forewarned as forearmed. So you can kind of avoid this triangle, which is attracting the same pattern as before, is what I'm seeing. So men who have, you know, other people around them, who have third parties, or the ex trying to come back in who's not being real with you, or realistic with you, or honest with you. So I kind of feel like that could come into play. I feel like, you know, there's two types of men who cheat. The dusties cheat because they feel really, you know, the dusties will go and have an affair, or go off to the next woman, or do whatever they want to do because they're so desperate with their lives that they really want to feel better and feel like they can conquer something. So they're going to go out and conquer whatever's easiest to conquer. And that's usually, you know, some sort of woman that they can get their hands on. And then men who are extremely wealthy, like billionaires, are often cheaters as well because they've got a lot of options and opportunities. You've got to go for somebody in the middle, somebody upper class, or, you know, upper middle class is the best way to go. Somebody more stable, who's got their life together, that type of thing. So if you get any sort of a whiff or a scent that anyone is a dusty, you just have to avoid them. You've got to avoid them like the plague. You've just got to get out of their way. You know, let them go and target somebody else. That's why dusties cheat, because they're basically trying to boost their own morality, boost their own morale, make themselves feel important. You know, what have they got to lose? You know, they've got you to lose, and a lot of them don't like losing, you know, so they'll just go on to the next one, or they'll have multiple ones to circulate. So you just have to kind of avoid that whole pattern, get that pattern right out of your system. And then we've got, and then that won't come up at all. And then we've got November, you've got the home. So you're definitely looking at home, housing, real estate. By the end of the year, you should have moved into a new property, and also feel very good within your property or home or real estate situation. So that's looking good. You've also got a courting man here who could be a real estate agent. He could be helping you find something. He might be assisting you with something. He might be somebody courting you around this new home area that you're living in. And I always felt that it would be better for you to start dating somebody once you've moved, once you feel settled, once you've got the career up and running, once you feel like organized and you feel like you're on point. You've got the blonde female here. I'm not sure who that is. It could be somebody who wears a wig or dyes their hair blonde. Could be you as well, somebody light and breezy, casual, laid back. That's sort of like the Midwest girl, the California girl, and kind of reminds me of Texas. It reminds me of California. It reminds me of kind of the warmer states, you know, where people are kind of more casually dressed, they're wearing blue jeans and that type of thing. So that could come into play for you, or whatever you feel that resonates, that is potential. I might just pull another card on that blonde female just to see who that blonde female is about. I also had a little charm that just popped out there. Got the lotus leaf, so you're doing things in a steady way, in a nice way, but you've got an O, so it could be Orange County, it could be Oregon, it could be Ontario, it could be something starting with O. I also got a vision of Sedona for you as well. Okay. King of Rods. This blonde female, it could actually be a man too. Could be a man. Could be a man with blonde or red hair. It could be a man, the King of Rods, who's established, who has his, you know, things together. He could be accomplished or settled or steady. A man who is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sort of fire sign energy. So, and he might have a daughter. He could have a grown-up daughter who's also got blonde hair. So that would kind of make sense and correlate, all right? I hope you enjoyed that, Mystique. Thank you for your super chat. Let's have a look at Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Sedona, Louisiana, yes, potential. You, Smitty, the Dusties. Yeah, the Dusties often are a topic of interest. Okay. All right, Tammy, how are you, my dear? Yesterday I applied for a faculty position with Austin Community College. Okay, that sounds good. Austin Community College. How will it go? Will there be an interview, an intake for the Austin Community College? I feel like it's a yes. Is there something holding you back there, Tammy, that you're not sure about? Is it maybe they don't pay as much as the other colleges do, or what is the situation with that one? Let's have a look. Austin Community College for Tammy. Jumping card. You're a bit confused. You kind of had your plan set on going back to San Antonio. You kind of had your trajectory sort of set up for that. So you might be a bit confused about staying where you are. Yeah, you feel like you're losing time, losing energy, or you feel like you're at a bit of a loss right now. You don't want to lose money either. You want to gain money. Feels like you're not sure about it because you feel like it might not pay what you think it might pay. You know, like you feel like it's not going to pay what you want it to pay. Okay, I'm getting though you're going to get some sort of a good offer though that is lucrative. You've got the Queen of Pentacles there, the Ace of Rods. So I do feel like you're going to have a lucrative offer. You're going to be very secure in whatever it is that you decide to take will be the thing that's definitely on the up and up. I do feel like you're going to have victory there, or there's a new start, new beginning. There's definitely an offer there as well. I do see that there's going to be an interview or a meeting. I don't know if the dean is a female. I'm sort of getting a female energy around it with the Queen of Pentacles. There is celebration here, so you might celebrate a win here with this situation, and a judgment, jubilee sort of celebration, coming to an epiphany about it. The things that might put you off it are maybe the pay and the hours. So if you feel like they're a bit out of sync to what you would get in a different college that's not a community college, then you might choose to keep on going. Let me ask the cards, is there another good college coming up for Tammy instead. I do get a good vibe about this. It could be a way out of where you are, but you might, you know, just want one job that takes you to retirement. Yeah, it's saying to just take your time. You're going to have more options. You're looking at the finances, and there's travel there. So you might go somewhere to interview somewhere else as well. So it could be San Antonio because it is a little bit of a drive. Let's have a look. We'll try and get another offer somewhere else. It could, yes, it could involve more responsibility. Is this the best offer for Tammy to take? The one at the community college. It's really not moving very, it's sort of a yes and a no. You're kind of in two minds about it. It's a yes and a no. Oh, you would need closer housing to Austin, really? Oh, well, that's a pain, isn't it? Oh, okay, you should dye your hair blonde, Mystique, okay. Yeah, because if you do have to move, then, you know, you might want to move anywhere. You know, you might want to move close back to towards your hometown or something like that. I still feel like there could be something that comes up in San Antonio. Maybe at a different college. Let's just check. Just check for Tammy. Will there be something in San Antonio? Okay. Changes and cycles, yes. Stability and security. You're looking for the most stable offer. So I feel like you will get it, and you'll have an invitation to apply for something. So yes, I do feel it's a yes. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, the Cash App's still working, thanks Elaine. Yes, it is. Hi, you Smitty, how are you? Good evening, Amira from the East Coast here. Any messages for myself trying to put me first for once, continuing on my path to emotional strength and perseverance? Any messages for my teaching career finally in a new place? Okay. Let's have a look at you, Smitty. Let me do a 12-month spread just to see the timing. I am seeing a lake around you. I don't know if I had a lake before, but I feel like you might go somewhere or live near a lake. It looks more like a, you know, not a city environment, not an urban environment. It looks kind of like a really nice, relaxing environment. You Smitty. Anything coming up? One jumped out, so I do feel you'll get what you want. That's for sure. I feel like you'll get what you want. Feeling like you're ready to go now is what I'm getting with the Fool, so we'll say that's February. Getting, you know, feeling like you're ready to go now. You're ready to take a leap of faith in a new direction and looking at something new. There's definitely changes coming up in April. You're going to have a decision to make, I feel, in March, and then in April you're going to have like a rebirth, a reboot. Something significant is going to change. It's to do with an offer coming in around you as well, with the King of Cups. So it could be somebody that you work for, or it could be, you know, and it's near the water. Could be a man involved as well, romantically. April, May, there seems to be a change due to an offer. So if you're waiting for the best offer to come in before summer break, I do feel it will come in. So just keep your options open there. You're going to make a decision about what type of thing you're going to go for as well. Got water there too. And then in June, you'll have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like it's new starts, new beginnings. You might teach different age children. I'm picking up with that. I'm not sure why. There could be different types of children you're teaching, or different ages. You're a bit worried about money in July, but things are coming together definitely in August. You're feeling like you're more in charge. I do see a start of a new job in the start of the term in September. So you're definitely going to a new position, new job, and it's going to be good. If you do go before then, you might be a sub teacher or something like that. But I do feel you'll get the job that you want in the second half of the year, or by the second half of the year, you'll definitely be kind of in your stride with it. And it is, you know, the money is in it that you want to be in it. So you're going to be very happy with the money and the situation. And you're going to feel happy family homes, or you're kind of in the right place at the right time. Is this energy I'm getting around November and December? I do feel like you're going to have a really nice kind of holiday time. My current school was moved to a local community. A local college temporarily moved. We had a pond near us on campus. Soon I will not be sure which grade level. I'll be assigned currently with lower elementary. Okay. It could even be middle school or something as well. It could be middle school. But by the holidays, I feel like you're going to have something to really celebrate. There's going to be happy family homes. You could be also in a nice relationship, feel very settled. You'll be feeling by the end of the year that you're in the right place at the right time. You are putting out your CVs, or whatever you put out in January is going to start to pick up speed. So whatever you initiated in January is going to take momentum now, and then moving through into March, I feel is when you're going to start to get the offers coming in, or the opportunities to interview come in. They're going to start looking at the curriculum. They're going to start looking at who they want where, is what I'm seeing. I'm getting a G name, like a Gareth or a Glenn as well around you. It could be male or female. Glenda, G sounding, G initial. First or last name. Could be very significant in your recruitment, or in your personal life as well. Hi Rosie, how are you? Thank you, thank you. How will the meeting go with the line manager? I lodged a complaint against him. The meeting is being chaired by the senior manager. Oh, that sounds important. Okay. Thank you for the 25, Rose. I truly appreciate it. how will the meeting go with the line manager? Okay, you feel like things are kind of up in the air right now, but coming together, definitely. I feel like the senior manager is going to make a decision. I feel it's going to be in your favor. You feel like there's going to be shifts and changes, or things are unstable beneath your feet. You feel like things are transforming around you, and you've had to speak out about this because it would have gone on and on and on, you know, into the future. Justice will be served. You've got the Justice card. Justice will be served, definitely. You feel like things are really sort of rocky, like sitting on rocky ground. You feel like somebody's going to be fired or let go of. This particular person that's acted out might be fired or let go of, is what I'm feeling. There's someone here of romantic interest or was interested in you. So I don't know if that was the line manager was making advances towards you, or was some sort of sexual advancement or something like that. Or they could be secretly attracted to you, but they're not saying anything. So that could be why this person has kind of acted out. It might take a while for some decision to be made because the Two of Swords is around the situation. They could make you an offer that is unforeseen or unprecedented. They could make an offer like some sort of an offer to settle the matter. He never made advances, okay. Well, there's something up with him. I don't know what it is. Well, this romance card could be somebody else who's interested in you. Could be at the workplace, somebody overseeing things. Or somebody has their eye on you. They might try to make you an offer, like an offer to leave, but you're going to say no. And what you fear is being stuck in a situation with this person that you can't get out of. But I do feel like the outcome is celebration. And despite you wanting to stay there now, you might actually decide later to leave. It could be in about 3 months or so. There's something else that might come up that's going to be better, bigger and better. There is some romance around you for some reason. I don't know if you're already married or going to get married, but there's some new romance here, or some sort of celebration of an anniversary or an event around a partner. There's definitely arrows of love here and collaboration with your partner. If you don't have one now, then there's a partner coming in around you. You might not be expecting it, but it could be you're married, okay. Well, your partner might be, you know, supporting you in some way about this whole situation and telling you to, you know, do this or do that, or that he's got your back, etc. I wonder if they'll offer you a new position. Okay. Will they offer you a new position? They could. Let's see. But you might not really like it. You might not want to take it, or you might be in two minds about taking it. They might offer you the position, yes. But are they going to offer you the money to go with it? I feel like you've got a career plan mapped out, and I do feel like you can get there. I just feel like the timing can sometimes be a little bit difficult to line up, and things kind of feel very slow or stuck on some level. But I do feel like at some point in time, they will offer you some sort of an advancement, or you'll get a job that is more advanced than where you are. Your career will take off in a new direction, but it's going to be either, if they don't come through, you're going to end up going somewhere else, and it's going to be worth it. They might offer you some sort of package, like compensation is also what I feel. They could offer you compensation if that's possible in the country where you live. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Elaine. Elaine's, thank you for your donation on Cash App, Elaine. A question, applied for the apartment called the Elizabeth. Would I be approved? Okay, you're welcome, Rosie. Welcome, welcome. Will Elaine be approved of the apartment Elizabeth? I'm getting a yes. I'm also getting the number 11. That means doors opening for me or things coming through. So I don't know if there are doors opening around you or some sort of unexpected thing coming through. You've got the Justice, which is a contract. Yes, you've got more options and decisions. It could be an apartment number 11 or something that adds up to an 11, like a 29, a 92, whatever adds up to an 11. A 110. Okay. 412, 456. That's a 7. Sometimes 7s can have plumbing issues or dampness. So you're going to check that out when you go in there, Elaine. Just have a look for any sort of mold or dampness or any sort of situation with running water. Just check all of the faucets. Make sure they're all running properly and any flushing as well is going to work. 7s can be very highly spiritual. They can be very mystical and also very relaxing. You can get some really good sorts of spiritual types of energy from a 7. But there could be another one that comes up that is an 11 that you're going to look at. Unless it's a message of just doors opening. Okay, let's have a look at Mystique. Hi, Mystique. Marietta, Georgia, Kansas State, California, one of the Virginias. They're all on with the, the Capricorn South, on the 4th house cusp, the IC. And I always said that anything over that way is not going to be as good for you as on the west side. Have you ruled out New Orleans? Okay, let's pick a card for each. Marietta, Georgia. Marietta, Georgia. You might like it. It's very, very humid down there. You might not feel 100% safe for some reason. I'm not sure why. You might feel on guard, not completely safe. Kansas. Kansas, I think, is in the range of the good south node. Kansas. Let's have a look at Kansas. Kansas could be a yes. It might need further investigation though. Could be a yes. California. I feel like there's good work opportunities there for you in California potentially, but it might be all just too much to grasp. I'm also getting the word crystal, like Crystal Palace, Crystal Springs, Crystal Gardens, something maybe that has a, crystal in the name. of the street, of the house, of the apartments, of the suburb. Virginia's, North and South Virginia. Let's have a look at North Virginia. Potential men could be in North Virginia. But you've got some sort of confusion there as well. Let's have a look at South Virginia. South Virginia, you will make a rash decision about it. It might not be your cup of tea either. But there could be some work there that comes up in South Virginia. Let me ask about Sedona. Sedona could be very good for your business, for your spiritual business. Okay. How can I attract men that are wealthy, established and loyal? Is any specific location, special events change my dress style? You're so fed up with the dusties, it's like they're everywhere. I think it's about, you know, building yourself up and following any guidelines around, you know, there's a lot of people who put out videos about, you know, leveling up, looking your best and all of that. I think it's also about location. Mystique, we have discussed this before. I feel like you've already dated everybody that you can date there. I don't think there's anybody else, you know. You don't necessarily need somebody super wealthy, but somebody stable. And I feel like you will get that person, but I feel like it's going to be after you go somewhere. I'm getting also Arizona for you, around Sun Valley. It could be somebody retired, somebody very generous as well. You might have to go older, like a lot older. You're definitely going to get the money though. There's somebody there for you with the money. Yep. So if you do want somebody wealthy, you might find somebody wealthy in a more wealthy environment. It could be Arizona, they could be retired, it could be somewhere in Phoenix, around Phoenix somewhere. Or Sedona even. Will this job offer in February be a remote job? Be national, international or US only? Will they pay equal or hourly to your current rent job with healthy weekly hours? Okay. Okay, will this job in February be a remote job? It's got a no there. I feel like you're going to get a job, you know, once you move, where you've decided to move to. It's a bit like the man as well. Once you've decided where you're going and what you're doing, I think it's just going to line up. Will this new job be equal or better hourly than your current job? It's giving us a dry, like, not a dry no, but it's giving us, I feel like it's going to be similar. It's going to be similar. It could be a similar type of role in a different place where you're going to be able to afford to live. You know, that's how you might get in there to start off with. Is there a job coming up in the future with remote? I do feel there is, yes, but it's not immediately. It might be further down the track. Hi Pisces Moon, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. Oh, you need to do more research on Sedona, okay. Also have a look at the northern part of Phoenix. Or some nice areas in Phoenix as well. Or Arizona generally. Yes, I feel like that is how it's going to line up, Mystique. Something getting in where you can and then something lining up later. Spirit message, what do I need to know right now for Pisces Moon? Let's have a look. Thank you, Pisces Moon. Let's have a look. I'm just getting an image of a gift coming to you. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm seeing presents and gifts. So I feel like something is coming out of the blue that you're not expecting to come. There's like a package, a bow. It could be, energetically speaking, it could be something that you've been waiting for to happen, like an opportunity or something coming out of the blue. You've got strength there with the bear. Going in a new direction with the ship. So you're definitely moving in a new direction and overcoming challenges and achievements. So you're going to feel like you might have some challenges there, but they're going to be like enjoyable challenges, something that you can really get into, enjoy and beat. And that's what's going to give you the strength, is from overcoming this challenge with the bear, and it's going to take you on a new journey, a new direction. So if you were trying to move or thinking about moving, then I think that could be in the cards. You might get this gift with a bow. It could be an opportunity to move. It could be an opportunity of housing. It could be an opportunity of some new job or something beneficial coming to you that you weren't expecting. Yeah, there may be not a lot of children to drive around in buses in Sun Valley either, Mystique, because there's a lot of retirees there, but you might get into some other sort of bus driving, like taking the elderly around in buses, taking them on excursions or something. There's probably things there that are other types of bus driving types of roles, and you can meet lots of different people and not be working with children. So that's an idea as well, like working in a retirement community where you're driving a minibus or something. I know that they have them here and in different countries where they pick up, people from retirement communities, retirement homes, and take them around on trips and things like that. Yeah, or airport shuttles even. I mean, that would be awesome, an airport shuttle. Lots of people fly into Phoenix, for example. You want to be near a big hub, a big airport for that. And, like the airport shuttles that work with hotels. Yeah, you can do that. Welcome, Aisha. How are you? Where are you from? Okay, Mystique, thank you for the 5. Is there anyone that passed around you? I sense a couple of people giving messages, you don't know why. Okay, that's a good question. That could be your Caribbean link. Could be somebody who passed who was from there originally. I don't know if you've got Caribbean background. I'm getting something around Jamaica or something connected to Jamaica. Unless you dated somebody a long time ago, they passed and they were from there. I'm seeing the Jamaican flag actually. So they could have been very patriotic, and also they might have done something for their country, like been involved in sports or something like that. You're welcome to put a donation in, Aisha, for a super chat question, $5 or more USD, or 200 Rand if you're in South Africa. Do you know anyone, Mystique, who has connections with Jamaica? I'm getting male energy. I feel like it's he could have been like a mystic, a witch doctor, a voodoo counselor, somebody showing you the way. It could be somebody that you didn't know, if you don't know him, who is one of your spirit guides, not so much somebody in spirit that is around you, but a spirit guide that is opening you up spiritually to work with him or work through him. Because I'm seeing chickens, I'm seeing all sorts of typical types of voodoo things, also conch shells. No, I feel like it could be a spirit guide, Mystique. I feel it's a spirit guide. If you want to ask about somebody specific that passed over, put their name in and how old they were when they passed and where they passed, like location, or when they passed, and I'll tune into them. But I'm feeling like you've got spirit guides coming in around you, and I feel like this man is the main one. He might have women around him who are assisting him, or you've got women on the side that are assisting you, but I do feel like you've got a main male spirit who is a very good mystic in his craft, and he was very, very popular. If you know of anyone who did pass, you can do another question about them. Like about a miscarriage, or about a baby passing, or about any spirit passing that you know of, like how old were they when they passed, etc. No problem, Mystique, no problem at all. Yeah, the spirit guides can change out every 7 years or so. So you might have another spirit guide later on once you've mastered this one. This one's setting you the mastery level in. I feel like he's a master of something big. Okay, Oaksy, thank you for the 5. Will I be dating in February? Good question. Will I be dating in February? Good question. Oaksy, February, dating. I'm getting a D sounding name, like a David, Don, Donald. There he is. Husband material. You've got the groom, there you've got the fish. He could take you out on some very lavish dates. I don't know if you're looking at getting pregnant or you've got a fear of pregnancy, but that can be a warning to be cautious about getting pregnant. There's also a desire and attraction, big desire. There's lots of money coming in around you, Oaksy, so I feel like whoever it is, you're definitely manifesting something and you're pulling in a new cycle. You've got the wheel, so you're closing out a cycle and bringing in a new one, and that's what you're doing. So I do feel like that is that is definitely on the cards. So I feel like it's a yes. I feel like also somebody with money is coming in, or more money is coming in around you. Any last calls, anyone? Any last call super chats? I might do another. Listen to me, Aisha. You have to put a super chat in. You have to donate to get the question answered. $5 or more, or 200 Rand if you're in South Africa. We're going to do a collective with the Hidden Truth version 2, Divine Masculine Feminine, and the Hidden Truth Original. That All Things Intuitive sent me. I might just line this up a bit. A bit better. And happy Chinese New Year, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Chinese New Year. I always think it's a good one. It's a good time to actually attract a husband in Chinese New Year. If you put 2 oranges in the sea or in a moving body of water, it can attract a husband. So that can be something interesting to do, okay? And oranges that have been sitting in your home for a couple of days, preferably in a bowl in the center in the center. Okay, thanks, Mystique. We'll do Mystique first, and we'll do the Hidden Truth. The baby miscarried. I feel like a female energy around the baby miscarried. Wasn't meant to be. If you had another child after that child, that could have come back in that child. So I feel like you got the children that you were meant to get anyway, and there was just something not quite right with the chromosomes or something like that to do with this particular miscarriage. Just wasn't quite right. So it might have been a Down syndrome. It could have been, you know, just not quite formed correctly. So the spirit of that child actually went into maybe another child that came into your life some other way, etc. Oh, your next pregnancy was twins. There you go. Okay. So that one came along with the twin. And yeah, if the twins were male, it doesn't matter what sex, but I feel like the original one might have been female. Okay. Oh, your baby girl twin almost died too. Okay. Could have been her. Yeah. What sort of rituals should you do to bring in a husband? Is the orange ritual for Lunar New Year, which is putting 3 or 4 oranges in a bowl, just bringing the energy into them, like in the center of your room. If you're living with your mother, it's probably not a good idea because you want to have your energy around them. And then you can do like one of your spells, manifestation, your candle, etc. And then take 2 of the oranges to a flowing body of water, a river, a stream, if you're not near the sea or in the ocean, and cast them into the sea or into the river for attracting a husband. But I feel with you, you've got Oya energy and also Oshun energy as well. Okay. So you could do a ritual for both of those orishas. Okay, we're going to do a Hidden Truth Oracle reading for the collective for February for Valentine's. We're going to do a Valentine's reading. How exciting, with the Hidden Truth Oracle and Hidden Truth version 2. So let's have a look and see what's coming in for the collective for February for Valentine's Day with the Hidden Truth. I wish I could share my good news with you. So somebody's thinking about you and they've had some sort of good news that they'd like to share with you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So there feels to be somebody, you know, that is a lost love or somebody at a distance who's thinking about you and wanting to share their bounty with you, wanting to share their good fortune with you, and for some reason they're holding themselves back. Okay, the reason why they held themselves back, they lost themselves for a little while. So they might have been off the radar because they lost themselves for a while. What other messages do we need to know for Valentine's Day for the collective? I miss seeing you. I don't want to know. They don't want to know if you've met somebody else or you're seeing somebody else, and they trusted you. So they did trust you, and they knew that you were the prize and that you were the one that they let go of. Your intellect arouses me, and they miss having conversations with you. They miss having that connection with you as well. You didn't see my tears. So they have cried tears for you, but they've done it in private and you haven't seen it. So yeah, so whoever it's meant to be for will resonate, and whoever it's not, sounds like a lost love to me. Whoever it's not will have something else coming. So let's do a collective, what's coming in for the love messages for Valentine's, any people, places and things, anything that we need to know. We'll use AMIRA'S Love Oracle cards for this one. And check. What else do we need to know for the collective for Valentine's Day? Valentine's message. Something open could turn into something major. You've got dating, so you might be open to dating new people, looking around for new opportunities. There's somebody darker than lighter for their cultural background, so dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. So somebody who is interested in you. It's a new love. It's somebody you've never met before. So if you are wanting to date, put yourself out there, stop blocking yourself, remove the obstacles of maybe the how you're going to meet the person, because underneath we've got the courting man. So this person does want to date you, does want to take you out, and does want to meet you. There's something blocking you. I'm not sure what it is. It could be fear. It could be something specific. So let's have a look. What's blocking the collective from meeting this person who wants to meet you for a new love situation? What's blocking you? It could be female energy, female interference. It could be mothers, sisters. It could be girlfriends telling you, no, don't do that, don't do this or that. Or if you're thinking about online dating, they might be saying, no, don't do this or that. So that could be somebody blocking you, or you're blocking yourself, one of the two. Any other messages for the collective for Valentine's? Okay, you might meet the person through social media. I've got a J, X, and an F. Initials, so we've got a Frank, a Jeffrey, Xander. I've got New Jersey kind of channeled through. I've got a town that starts with F, like I can't remember the name of it. It's in America somewhere. I've also got aviation here as well. I've got an A, an F, an X, a J, and a Y. They could have one of these initials in their first name or last name. Alex, Alexei, Andrea, Federico, and there could be a Y in their name somewhere, because that's usually somewhere at the end in some, like Jimmy, Jeffrey, that type of thing. So I hope that resonated with you. Collective read for Valentine's. Okay. Hi Michi, how are you, my dear? Thank you for the 5. Let's sort this out. Hi Mari, thank you for the 20. Coming down to you after Michi. All right. Random pull, okay. What cards do you want, Michi? Fredericksburg, yes, something like that. Okay. I feel like there's some masculine energy around you, Michi. I don't know what it is or who it is. Let's pick one of these for Michi. Random pull, what do we need to know? Unlock the secrets. You want to feel that way again. That could be for you. Could be somebody, you know, that wants to feel that way again with you. They want to be in love. I wish things could be different. Can't stop thinking about you. So it could be somebody who is thinking about you, who wishes things to be different. Could be an ex. Could be that Capricorn or somebody like that trying to circle back. Let's do a random pull for Michi with the tarot. Okay, looking for new directions to go in, Michi, looking at pointing your sword in a new direction. You do have a man here who looks like an Aries, Taurus, or Capricorn. He could be a boss or a father figure, somebody older and wiser. Could be a mentor. He could be a dean of a college or somebody like a professor or something. That could be somebody who comes into your world right now for whatever reason. And then you've got more options and choices, and there's more money coming in too. So I feel like if you're waiting for that thing to happen or that property to come about, I do feel like you'll get the money. You know, the opportunities will come to get you in the right place at the right time. So doors opening around that is what I feel. And it could be through the Emperor. It could be that that person has the key to opening the door for you. Yeah. He could be in charge. He could be just somebody in charge of the department or in charge of, you know, a situation there, that type of thing. Okay. Hi, Mari. How are you? What is next in love for you in the month of February? Will the ex you're thinking of reconnect? Okay. Let's have a look for Mari. What's going on? Let's have a look for Mari. What's going on? Next in love for the month of February. You've got courting man. Somebody's definitely taking you out. That's jumped out. Courting man, man about town. Somebody who's wanting to take you out. Wining and dining. Twin flame link. Young female. I don't know if this person you're thinking about has a young female around them. There could be a twin flame link with this guy that you're talking about. There's an element of control. There's a push-pull or a power struggle. Friendship. He might offer friendship to you. There's a man here who's lighter than darker for their cultural background. So if he's East Indian, he's wheatish. If he's African, he's lighter than darker. If he's Caucasian, he's fairish. Okay, the past love is definitely there. Yeah, but he might just come back in for a short-term fling. It might be short and fleeting, and then he might be driving off into the sunset again. So I would say that if the ex wants to come back, I would say, you know, he's got to make it different and real. You know, he's got to take it to the next level, basically. And then we've got the engagement. So unless he's he's offering you an engagement or taking things to the next level, I feel like he's just playing around. He could have a young female around him. It could be a karmic situation, having the twin flame there. And if it's not him, if he's blocking your way, then there's somebody else coming in with a real proposal with the true gem, okay? So I wish you all the best with that, Mari. It's looking good though. It's looking good, and it's looking like if you need closure with that ex, you will get it. Whether it's within yourself or not, you'll get it. So I feel like you could be trying to control the narrative of the outcome. All right, everybody, I'm going to sign off in a minute. I'll leave the chat open. I'll leave the chat open for 30 seconds and I'll sign off. Hi, Mystique. What can I expect in love for Feb? Okay. What can I expect in love for Feb? The readers sound like your ex-Gemini. Yeah. In love for Feb for Mystique. In love for Feb for Mystique. In love for Feb for Mystique. Twin flame again. Obstacles. So whoever's toying with you is causing obstacles here. You've also got interference from maybe your mother, somebody trying to interfere in the situation, or another woman, or you're being more discerning about who you're bringing into your life. You've got a courting man popping up, so that's good, but he might just want an open relationship. It's saying to focus on work, profession, college, workplace. It could also be that guy at work. He might be trying to take you out for Valentine's or try to do something, have an encounter with you for Valentine's Day or something like that. There's nothing good coming out of him, and there's nothing good coming out of this twin flame that I think you already know who he is. There is somebody in the end who is going to offer you a partnership, but I feel like you need to wait. I feel like there's going to be limited potential with whoever it is that is circulating, but by the end of February, you might get some better offer, or it could be the obstacle of where you're living. That could be the issue of the people that are not, you know, in your life or not in your life. All right. Thank you, Mystique. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everybody for joining. I truly appreciate it. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I'm just going to keep the chat open just in case somebody's put a last minute one in and or a last comment, and then I'll close. Thanks everyone for joining. And if you do have Google, I would really appreciate a 5-star review on my online business. I've just put the link there. If you wouldn't mind, I'd really appreciate it, just to get the algorithms up. Thank you so much. Have a good day, Michi. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Just a 5-star. A 5-star click is all you need to do. It's very simple. I truly appreciate it. Have a great night, Mystique. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. All the best, and I'll see you very, very soon.